Taking her shopping for the bag, let's get it.
Sir?
Yeah, sorry, that was the district attorney's office.
Yeah, what they say.
I have 6 more felonies.
God damn it.
Bro. What did you allegedly do 6 times?
Hang on, they sent me an email. So they got me on felony arson, 3 counts. Felony aggravated assault, 5 counts. Forgery, 15 counts. Driving while intoxicated, 30 counts. Also 30 counts of disorderly conduct, because apparently every time I got pulled over for a DUI, I'd try to fight the cop. Yeah, and then 1 count of felony embezzlement or fraud. I mean, it depends on like who you ask, you know.
Were you taking money from the company?
Not this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Well, damn.
How you think we afforded the in-app purchase for Spotify podcasters?
Shit. Okay. Well, anyway, hi guys. Welcome to the only podcast for stoned apes. Where we didn't use any funds from our sponsorships and things like that. We didn't use that for our personal gain.
Why are you lying to the viewers?
I'm not lying to the viewers. Shut up, dude, bro. Shut the fuck up.
But at least 30 racks of we bought all the mics and we bought the LLC, and you know, I bought us 3 Trackhawks.
Honestly, the Trackhawks were really nice. I do appreciate the Trackhawks.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that was an essential business purchase. Let's be
How else are we supposed to get back and forth?
Acting like the count of embezzlement's like super bad or anything, you know?
No, you're right. Honestly, a lot of what you were saying, it sounded like light work for that guy that we have, you know, on retainer, Dave. He's a good guy. Sounds like he's gonna take care of a lot of that.
Is he Jewish?
I think he definitely a little bit. I think his last name is either like Steen or Stein, or he's got a Berg in there.
Okay.
I think it's Steinberg.
I'm gonna ask is he a Zionist?
That I don't think so. He seems pretty chill.
Okay, see, you know, I have deep-rooted ties to Hamas.
Well, you know, that's honestly crazy, because Gavin is actually a Mossad agent.
I'm not gonna say what kind of doctor he was.
But the media tried to.
It was a Jewish doctor.
Yeah, when you keep talking crazy, you're gonna fucking wake up naked in a fucking lake, dead. And now I'm gonna take over your company in McGraw Hill.
Gavin, do you know what the initials GM stand for? Stand for to you? You know, what do they mean?
Stands for get money. Oh fuck.
Yeah, but how are you getting this money? It's definitely through illicit procedures.
I just told you embezzlement.
Well,
There's no illicit procedures. No, it's simply. Here's what happens is that, you know, we ask for an investment. Once we meet that investment goal, well, let's say, for example, I say, hey, listen, I need $500 to, you know, keep this up and going, keep this running smoothly, and then let's say I only spend about 10 of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the rest is going to the Trackhawk Fund. I'm still you know it's not necessarily um not necessarily lying.
I'm fucking dying, bro. So, Your Honor, that is why all three of us should be let go. I understand that he is. I know he is ripping it in court right now. He has to. It is for medicinal purposes. That is what we spent a lot of the extra funds on. Is on medicinal products that we need to keep the channel running. It's for us, yes. But in the end, the ultimate goal is for the channel.
Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, may I have a word?
Step forward.
I just have a short. I wrote this short piece.
Proceed.
I steady trying to find a motive. Why I do what I do? The freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far I go, my car is stolen. No registration. Cops patrolling. And they stop me and I get locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No.
It
um,
is with my jurisdiction over the proceedings of this court that I find these men not guilty.
oh, thank fucking God! If they fucking made us guilty, I was gonna jump on them.
Hey, Your Honor, I know you already said that. Well, we're not guilty, but I kind of had something written down. Is it okay if I go ahead and just share?
I've never had this happen, but yeah, go on ahead.
Okay. Your Honor, I'm sorry. To the victim, I'm sorry. To the families, I'm sorry.
You know, honestly, one thing about that guy jumping up and not gonna, we're just gonna move right past that. One thing about that guy jumping up and tackling that judge was it's not so much the fact that he tackled the judge, it's the tact in which he tackled the judge. He cleared that with his body.
Bro, he fucking punched that bitch. What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you see the guy
Oh,
at the
what
end?
did he fucking? No, what guy did?
The only guy left on the right side of the screen, and he was just like throwing haymakers, dude. He looked like he just wanted to get his couple licks in. He was just like, I've been waiting for this, dude. I don't know if he was like the defendant or if he was like the process. I think he might have been like the prosecutor or whatever. It might have been the prosecutor's like lawyer. But damn,
The prosecutor's lawyer.
prosecutor, listen, dude. Last time I went to a court of law, it was for some dumb shit. I'm not. They didn't give me a jury of my peers.
Legally on paper, the dude who's throwing haymakers, bro, like he has a professional record now. Like he's 1-0 in the court of law.
In the court of law and in the cage of law.
I feel like that's how it should be settled.
We've got Goldberg and Goldstein fighting on Friday night. Come watch Fight Court.
He did hit that judge with a fucking spear, bro.
I've seen professional jumpers who like go to clear shit like that and they like slap the bar and it falls off. So like bro has a promising career outside of prison. Like bro could have gone Olympic. Yeah, he did Falcon punch the shit out that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, she kind of deserved it. I mean, not to like cause any controversy or anything, to totally cause controversy, but I think she definitely deserved it. You know, he was saying he was sorry and shit like that, and she was like, you know what, nah, fuck you.
You know what would have been crazy, bro, is if like when he jumped up, instead of the tackle, it was like a midair Superman punch. Just landed flush.
Would have been even crazier if he had like a bomb or something. I had a weird instance this week that I think I haven't shared it with you guys yet. I've been waiting to share it with you guys. So I wanted to wait until we were all here in the podcast to share it. So I was working with the work homie, right? We were chilling, and it was the end of the shift, and we were getting ready to close everything down. And this guy and this girl and his girlfriend come in, and they're from you know how you were talking about Sedona, Gage?
Yeah.
You know how
Hippie.
yeah. They were definitely like, they spoke native Sidonian, which just sounds like just a bunch of gobbledygook. Just an absolute bundle of jargon, bro. Nothing makes sense. With a few English words here and there, and they were speaking English the whole time, but it was like some old English,
Yeah.
But just the guy. The girl could speak normally, and she was trying to order her ice cream, and the guy kept like interrupting and talking about, that dude who goes around and asks people like, oh, what do you do for a living, once he sees their like car or some shit.
Yeah.
He was like name dropping that dude, saying he wants to do some shit like that dude. And he looks at me and he's like, what's your dance of the night? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this dude was just fucking watching or what, if he had been paying attention. But me and the work homie, we were doing dances. Like we were fucking around. We were listening to some hardcore, and like we were doing like mosh pit dances and shit. And I came up with one which was like stirring the pit, which it was just like this fucking, it's this real primal motion, some real crazy shit. And I started doing that for him. He was like, yeah, I want to record you doing that.
That's a little sus.
Right?
No.
Yeah, no, I didn't say no.
You say yes?
I did.
Oh.
But listen, not before this man, through this whole interaction, his girl ordered the ice cream. He asked me, he went to pay for it. He asked me how I wanted my tip. I said, I don't care. He said, you probably want your tip in cash. And I looked at him in my pocket. And then he turned around after paying, and then he took the ice cream and he said, all right, we'll record that video. Let me spend some time with my girl. And then he takes the ice cream, takes it over to his girl, and spends no time with her. He comes over here, and he has this cloth bag on him. And he calls my coworker over, and he's like, listen. And then goes on to speak a whole bunch of random garbage. I don't know what he's saying half of the time. I get half of what he's saying, and it's like a 50-50. Gavin, you remember Speaking Garrett?
Speaking what?
Speaking Garrett.
No.
No,
No.
You don't remember that when we used to say, well, there's this one guy that we knew, and everybody, he had that tone to him where shit he said he just didn't understand. And we called that Speaking Garrett. And he was definitely speaking some fucking Garrett, where he was like, it was like, okay. But anyway, the biggest part of this is he pulls out some tarot cards and he fucking reads our tarot right there. Like, literally, like, we are five. And he's trying to read our tarot and explain it and break it down to us.
Trying to go home.
Bro, and then after he does all this, he wants to record the video. And so he does. I let him, dude. Because I figured there was no other way I was going to get this guy out of here,
That's so, like, weird to do a dance on camera when you're trying to fucking leave.
Well, he was like, the way he was like, oh, I want to, he kept bringing up that dude who asks about the cars and what they do. And he kept being like, oh, I want to do that, but I want to do it for like dances. I want to like ask people what their dance is. And the whole time I'm waiting for his girl to like, because she's like semi-normal, to look at him and be like, you need to stop bothering these people so like we can go and they can leave. But no, she's like, if you keep up with the account and keep posting, then I'll take the video for you. And I'm just like, I'm baffled. I was baffled. It was an odd experience. Just a weird interaction. Weird thing that happened to me this week.
Huh. It all sounded non-consensual too. You're like, then he whipped out his tarot, started reading our shit. It's like, bro, I would have like he didn't be like, all right, I'm gonna do your tarot. He just started fucking doing it.
Well, I mean, you know, it's not like I didn't say yo, yo, yo. You know, it's not like I was stopping him. I was sort of. I'm not gonna say I wasn't sort of like playing along. You know,
Yeah.
I was going along with it.
Been like, dude, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, to be honest.
Yeah. I didn't really have that much to do that night anyway, so I might as well have just. I figured I was gonna let him fuck around, you know.
Yeah.
But bro did go into the bathroom. Our bathroom is out of order. I let him go into the bathroom to use it, and he came out. He said he was going in there to piss, but when he came out, it smelled like straight shit. It smelled like straight doo-doo shit when he walked out. And I think bro went in there and probably smacked his fucking tweak pipe, bro, because it's stonky.
He's up in there ripping ass, dude.
Jose, why would you lie about what you're doing in the bathroom to somebody?
Bro, he fucking straight up blew that shit up. He was either blowing that shit up or like some real stinky shit, bro. It was fucking gross in there. Like the last weird part about this, he wanted a hug. Bro wanted a group hug with me, my coworker, and him.
You got bed bugs now.
Bro, I took a shower when I went home. Fucking shaved all my skin off. Went home and bleached my shit, bro.
There's some weird people out there, huh?
Some strange motherfuckers, dude. Oh, you know what? No, that's not even the weirdest. No, that is the weirdest thing. But the night before last, I was working, and this lady comes in and she orders fucking 12 bricks, right? And I'm like, she goes to pay, and she pulls out $100 bill, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't take cash. And then she looks at me and she cocks her head to the side and she puts on this fucking real dumb bitch smile and she goes, my sugar daddy only pays me in cash. And then she turns around and walks out. And I'm like, I'm sitting there, and then I look at my coworker. I'm like, you hear her? And he was like, no. And I was like, and I reiterated what she said. And then we sat there and we laughed about it for a second. And no more than 5 minutes later, this like 4'8", 68-year-old bow-legged man. I'm talking like this man was either bow-legged because he like his legs were fucked up and he's got like polio or scoliosis or some shit.
Yeah.
Or like he's carrying like a straight fucking meat fire hose in that thing, bro. Because he's 4'8", wafty hair, bro. Wafty hair, spiked but slicked back at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He comes in and he points at the bottle, and I'm like, oh, you want to buy one of these? And he's like, no, I want to buy all these. They're for her. And I just stop, and I'm looking at this. This man is a prune. He's a 4'8" prune, and I'm just like, damn. And then my coworker like looks over and he looks at him, and then I didn't break eye contact. Well, he wasn't making eye contact, but I stayed staring at him the entire time I was ringing him up and bagging his transaction and everything. Like, bro had my full attention.
That motherfucker is slinging some shit.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. That motherfucker got a damn meat cannon or something. It was just wild to me. I don't know. That was two weird interactions that happened to me this week. Well, never mind. And my Uber driver that admitted to me that he has to have his wife buy his guns because he's. Yeah, well, anyway.
That's just real.
That's. Oh, God. No knocking, bro, you know?
Yeah, Uber drivers be fucking wild, bro. I have this one like regular, bro, because I use Uber so much that I be having like regulars. So I guess I'm technically the regular. But I have like a couple, right? And they be like, they be odd characters, bro. There's this one dude who I get a lot, and he's like racist, bro. Like as fuck. But he's like very openly racist. He's so racist that he's almost not racist. Like, does that make
Explain.
sense? Like bro is so like openly just says some wild shit that it's like it doesn't even feel prejudiced or like hate filled. It's just like, oh
What does
wow,
he say?
like you're
What does he say?
right.
Tell us.
I can, like, bro. Well, you know, I live in a college town, and fucking, so that means that like 90% of the Uber like customers are going to be the students, and a lot of the students are Asian, like a good percentage of them. And so usually that's his go-to pickup line, not pickup line, not like he's trying to fuck me. I don't think, but like that's his like go-to conversation starter. Every time I get in the car, he just starts talking about how many Asians are fucking in this town. It's like, all right.
Oh, look at all these. That one Billboard joke was like, look at all these fucking Asians.
But it just be so like, and that's the thing is like he'll say some shit, but then it's like it's almost not racist. It's just like they'll go out to restaurants and they never tip and this that the third because he knows I work at a restaurant by now. It's like they'll never fucking tip this that the third, and then like 2 minutes later he'll be talking about how they're like the most fucking like studious people and how they're like the most successful race. It's like I don't know what side you're leaning towards.
Bro's conflicted.
God. He's gone off on fucking. Oh no, he said some wild shit before though. I can't really remember, nor should I say some of the things he said, but he said some shit where I was like, all right, we getting close.
He's got that bipolar racism,
Oh God.
but he still says some off-color shit.
Bro, this girl I work with, she's like, I think she's like 16, 17, bro. Um, I don't think it matters if I say her name because I don't think she'll ever fucking see this. But this girl, Christy, right? She fucking, bro, she cried. She was like bawling her eyes out one day at work because this lady called her the N word, right?
Jesus Christ.
But she's white. And she was crying because a lady called her the fucking N word. Bro, am I the only one that's like, what the fuck? What are you crying about?
No, she got hit with the Charlie Sheen method.
It's just like, first of all, that lady's tweaking for calling any fucking worker the N
Yeah.
word. Like, she was in the wrong. Don't get me
Just
wrong.
hollering that in public is incorrect.
But I'm also like, bro, like, she's crying about it. And it's not like she's crying because she got yelled at. Like, that's the point she kept making. It was like, she called me the N word. I'm like, okay. But you also me, like, I'm not allowed to say, like, well, you're not, because I can't imply that, like, like, obviously it would be more offensive to one person than the other. I won't describe said people in either scenario, but it's like you are not the right person to. That would be like if someone called you a misogynist or something, like, or like I don't know. No, but I was fucking dying, like, to her face while she was like upset about it, and I was like, you gotta admit that's fucking funny because that's just wild. Like, why would she say that?
No, yeah. Was it like an older lady that said it to her too? I
No,
imagine.
it was like just some crazy, like, the lady that said it was white too, so it's like,
Well,
you
yeah.
definitely can't be doing that. But like, um no, she was like probably like mid 20s. She just looked like a Karen. She definitely had Karen-esque vibes to her.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, she was like young enough, like she was in the right generation to know that she's fucking tweaking.
Calling a white woman calling another white woman the hard R N word is
Which, to me, I don't think a fucking generation is like an excuse to say it either, though. To be fair, I don't get that like, oh, they're from a different time type shit. But it's like, okay, but it was wrong in that time too, and they knew it. That's why they used it to fucking like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
They weren't using it friendly. They knew it was wrong back then. They just didn't have any repercussions for saying it. So it's like,
Well, that's why I hate old people because they created all the problems that we have today.
oh, bro.
Facts.
Old people made racism, homophobia, xenophobia, and war.
They really just did everything they could have wrong.
Speaking of dementia, I watched Coco last night. You guys watch Coco? You guys watch Disney movies? Any?
What's it about?
It's like a Latin Disney movie about this boy who's got a dream to be a musician, and he goes to figure out. The whole purpose of the movie is the kid wants to be a musician, but he goes to like the world of the dead, and then he comes back after getting the blessing of his family and some shit
Yeah,
like
I've
that.
seen that shit.
That
But the
sounds
shit,
familiar.
the shit, there's one scene in it specifically that'll make you fucking cry. I don't care how hard you are, bro. That shit will make you fucking shed a tear.
What is it?
It's this one scene where Miguel, that's the little boy that the movie's about, he goes to his grandma Coco, who is like his great grandma, who is the other, not the, well, yeah, he's the main antagonist, but not really the main antagonist, granddaughter, or not granddaughter, it's his daughter, right? But he sings a song to her that like brings back her memory because she's like going through dementia, and like one of the biggest things about one like Latin culture is just like a remembrance of people and having their picture on the stuff on the it's called the ofrenda, right? But they don't have Grandma Coco's dad's picture on the ofrenda because he left the family to go be a musician. That's why Miguel wants to be a musician, because he feels like he has that inside of him. He has that like that desire.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah, there is a he does get followed by a dog, a hairless dog. You know those hairless dogs? Like they're like the I forget what they're called. I think they're called like Zolos or something, but they're just like hairless.
Cholos.
No, they're fucking
Yes.
with the socks and the shirt.
Socks pulled up to their fucking nutsack.
Button up, one button on the top.
Bandana.
Bandana with the glasses.
Pillow in their fucking hand.
Holding a bottle with a brown paper bag on it, which is what I can only presume to be a healthy drink with plenty of electrolytes.
Having a carne asada.
Pager on the hip. But no, that one scene where he just brings back her dementia, or like he fixes her dementia and she remembers.
He brings back her dementia. Fuck you, Greg.
Ho ho ho.
Yeah, he stops playing music and all of a sudden she forgets everybody. She starts sundowning.
That shit's no, dementia is fucking scary, bro. If I ever get that shit, bro, I'm gonna fucking kill myself probably.
It's 2024, man. It's time to start wearing face masks. It's time to start using derma rollers. It's time to start using those facial massagers. It's time to start doing lymph nodal massage. It's time to start doing lymphal drainage. It's time to start doing coffee enemas. It's time to start growing out our toenails and going out barefoot. It's time to start putting beef tallow on our face. It's time to start connecting with the earth and hanging from trees for about 5 minutes a day. It's time to start going out and butthole sunning, all right? It's time to start going out and scrot sunning. Anything else we should add here, gentlemen? I mean, raw meat, raw milk.
Time to start smoking heroin.
We need to
You don't
bring back
know,
opium.
you don't know the health benefits of smoking black tar heroin.
Personally, I love loading up my long wooden pipe that I got from a sketchy Chinese dealer in a back street alley, and loading it up with some of that sweet sticky black skag. I do that after my butthole sunning though.
Should do it during.
I feel like if I do it during, I might pass out while I'm doing it and get too much sun.
That'd be a crazy thing to walk up on, but also something you walking up on where you live. It's just someone fucking asshole out in the sun with fucking a pipe in their hand.
I think that might be the day I just commit a murder.
A fucking chainsaw and split them in half. Straight through the butt cheeks.
Now I'm just gonna shoot him.
Well, that's fucked up.
Well,
I think we should bring back smoking like actual just plain oak.
out the big old pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's something that it's a lost art, and I feel like people who smoked opium were a lot smarter, you know. They were tired, but they were a lot smarter and eloquent.
I'm already tired enough.
Yeah, well, not saying you're not smart now, but it would probably, you know, enhance.
Zen is the modern day opium.
Zen?
Yes.
I've still never popped a Zen.
Yeah, I'm good off those. I did a couple. I've done some. They're not, I don't know. They give you like acid reflux real bad. The buzz is cool, whatever, but
Gives you acid reflux. I already don't fuck with the neck buzz. I don't understand how you fucking fiends can do it.
oh, bro, you get all dizzy and shit, and you're just like, yeah.
I haven't had a Nick buzz since
That's also
fucking
facts.
freshman year.
I get like every once in a blue fucking Nick buzz.
The thing is, I don't really get a buzz anymore. Sometimes I'll just get fucking lightheaded, but that's even not really that enjoyable.
Well, I got a Nick buzz smoking a zigzag wrap like 30 minutes ago.
I get fucking short of breath. It's not really a good thing.
Thanks. I'm trying to quit soon. I'm just fucking.
Actually, bro,
There's never gonna be a good time.
no, there's not. You gotta just fucking do the shit.
No, actually, give me a week. Let me start smoking cigarettes, and then we can all stop together.
But
Or let me start vaping, I guess.
that's some like David Goggins level shit, bro. Like getting addicted to something just so you can fucking stop.
Bro, do you think that you could cold turkey quit heroin if you were David Goggins level locked in?
Yeah, easily. You might die. But yeah.
I mean, if you die, didn't you quit heroin?
Yeah, you still win.
Yo, that's a wild way of thinking about it.
Yeah, but it's true, ain't it? Like, you can't do heroin anymore if you're dead.
Sure.
So to anybody who's lost a family member to addiction, they quit in the end.
I don't know. Technically, they won, bro.
I wouldn't call that winning. Well, unless they die. See, if they OD'd, then I wouldn't call that winning. But if they died of natural causes, but were also just addicted, I'd call that winning. It's like those people who live to be 100, but they smoke a cigarette every day.
I feel like one single cigarette a day is different than fucking.
Right now, officially on the podcast, I'm letting my ancestors are registered with the United States Registry of Armed Colored Forces, so I can say it. I'm gonna say
it. I can say it, and they just different energies.
it. I can say it, and I'm gonna say it. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Fizz?
2. I can't hear you. I'm gonna put a long beep over this part right here. I'm gonna put a fucking. We're gonna cut. It's gonna cut, and then we're just gonna into the next conversation.
Can we talk about something real quick?
Yeah.
So there's this. Well, he's an adult now, but a few years ago there was this teenager named Tamir, and you know, he was charged with capital murder of the second degree, but he had no involvement in the actual murder. Was in a different room when it happened, but he was still charged with murder as an adult, capital murder at that. He was fucking a teenager, and he went on the run. But that's only because he was a scared teenager, you know.
So he did the race, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying that, you know, why couldn't he be given a second chance at life?
Well, I could answer that for you. What was the color of his skin?
Well, I mean, I know that because the little white girl got off.
There was a little white girl involved.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That's
sure.
There's always a little white girl involved that gets away with something, bro.
Oh
It's the
God!
root of all evil.
You know what's crazy, bro? Adam and Eve, they were probably white, bro. And white women are the devil, bro. White women are easily fooled by the devil,
Wait,
so
hold on, hold
therefore
on,
they
hold on,
are.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold up. Did you say they were probably white?
Yeah.
Are you pandering?
To who?
You know who.
I'm not pandering. I'm just making a wild, baseless assumption that the two first people on this planet were totally white, and that definitely makes sense. And I don't need to explain it any further.
Bro's trying to hit the algorithm with the fucking closed captions, bro.
Yo, quick, everybody say some buzz phrases.
Joe Rogan, Trin Balloon,
Owning
Palestine,
liberals.
Israel,
Gaza.
Zionism is not
Free the Jews.
Kanye West does not like Jewish people. You know, there's never been a major conflict in Russia. There's never been a war inside Russia, like a major one.
Freeze and starve anybody that tries to enter.
Facts. It's just wild. Like, not even like some civil shit. Like, they've gone through countless governments, and it's never been from like a civil war.
Well, what about the Bolshevik Revolution, shit like that? I feel like that sort of counts.
Yeah, but like you gotta understand that it like none of it was like military. Like, there's no militarization in terms of like two parties fighting. There was protests and shit, yeah, but there, like, I'm talking like how in multiple countries in the world now, there's like multiple parties at war with each other within the country.
Okay. So they've never had anything like that. Not even like an American Civil War.
Yeah, shit's kind of wild.
Well, they've definitely never had an American Civil War.
Well, yeah. But have they had an American Revolutionary War? Gavin, weren't you like a huge World War II buff at one point? Weren't you like into reading books like that?
Yeah, when I was 9 and they had fucking pictures in them.
Did you ever learn anything?
Yeah.
What'd you
learn?
I fucked with like this one book that was like Patton versus fucking somebody, Rommel. It was a World War II book about 2 fucking tank motherfucker commanders.
Huh.
You know what's crazy is like Patton was like he was kind of like, he was the American, so it was like obviously we were rooting for him, and he was like the American badass, but like the German dude was clearly a better like commander. Like he was fucking shit up. And Rommel would like he would be like in the fucking trenches. Bro would be like at the front lines of everything he orchestrated. He'd be like, all right, I'm gonna be like the first person.
Sounds like some.
Patton was the same way, but
About to say, sounds like some fucking Nazi propaganda you read to me. Like, oh yeah, he was actually super badass.
I mean, like there was a reason that they almost fucking won. They had a good military.
Yo, there's a reason we fucking won too.
Yeah, twice, 2 times.
Rah!
How are you going to start? Honestly, how are you going to start a war twice? Not the First World War wasn't technically the Germans' fault. That was a Serbians' fault, but the Germans decided to fight it. And how are you going to lose twice to a tiny little island of British people, and then America?
Dude, what I think's fucking hilarious is that
Lost to the world.
we straight up we nuked Japan twice, and then just straight up sent a message to Germany that was like, "Yo, if you don't stop right fucking now, we're gonna do it to you." Like, if you don't stop right fucking now, we're sending one to Berlin, motherfucker. Don't play with us. Sit the fuck down.
We got the fucking planes ready to go. You think I'm fucking playing, motherfucker? I got Winston Churchill on the fucking phone. This is not a game.
You think the sun looks nice in the sky? Imagine it in your face.
I will drop it on your fucking house. I'll blow that fucking mustache right off. You
will turn into a shadow on the wall behind you.
You got jets. I got the fucking bombs. Yeah, no, fucking raw freedom, baby.
There's a real chance we live forever in some form.
Yeah, like an AI sort of thing.
Technology is going. I don't think it'll be what we think it is, but I think something will happen that. Because you got to think first will come like life extending procedures, if you choose to take them,
mm-hmm.
And then after that, like that will be such an advancement in like human race that eventually that will be the first step in figuring out the rest of it.
I don't know if we'll ever really get to that point though, because the people who start to discover that we can start increasing life spans, even if it's like by 100 years, right? I don't think that they're gonna make that public. And eventually, after a long amount of time, once they actually even develop that and make it a thing, eventually it's going to start leaking. People are going to be like, yo, they have this thing. But for a while, it's just going to be damage control. Motherfuckers are not going to let that shit out. And I feel like that'll probably end up resulting in the fucking war that ultimately wipes out all humans is we found a way to, I mean, because like we're conscious enough to know like some people might be like, I don't want to live forever. But if you think about it from like biologically speaking, every living organism's main goal is to live as long as possible and to recreate.
Oh God.
So it's like that is the ultimate goal of mankind. Like that would be like a W. You know what I mean? It's like if we could live forever, we don't have to invent anything else. And so once it comes to that point where, I mean, there's already people who think that we have, the cure for cancer and AIDS and shit like that. So it's like it's going to take a long time before, even if they do develop that, it's going to even get leaked for people to start making an uprising to be like, hey, like we need to start doing this. And I feel like that's going to end up being what kind of like fucking wipes everybody out, except for probably those top, those top people who are kind of in control of that. But I don't know. I feel like ultimately that's just going to be like the end.
Wiped out on the hunt for immortality. Wiped out.
I mean, there's going to be like mass suicide protests, bro.
That's such a wild theory. Where's Steven Spielberg at? We need a movie of this.
Oh God.
This is some Don't Look Up level shit right here.
We got another Don't Look Up fucking level movie idea, bro.
Another fucking we're past that. We're like that Obama movie Gage is talking about.
Oh God. Bro, do you think they're working on Obama too?
Do you think Obama will run again?
I don't think he can, but I fucking hope he does.
I hope he does too.
Obama has been shadow president for the past 16 years.
Obama has not been the shadow president for the last 16 years. Stop. Okay, Q, get out of here. What's that fucking Robert F. Kennedy is actually Joe Biden.
Dude,
Yeah,
Joe
bro.
Biden is a fucking robot in a fucking like.
It's crazy
He
because
does look.
you see AI now, bro. It's good. They have robots that like can act just like humans. So when they made Joe Biden, they had to have like still been fucking tweaking with the shit. It's like, come on, bro, just make a new model. Why are we kicking it with the old fucking beep boop ass motherfucker? Like,
Joe Biden is a robot based off of the real Joe Biden, but he's actually Obama's personal servant. But once Obama's term was over, he was granted freedom. And with that freedom, he attempted presidency. Without Obama's commands, his circuitry is sort of fried itself because it's kind of like that thing where if you don't use a muscle for a long time, it like atrophies. So now he's just sort of like reduced to like Brandon eating ice cream with corn pop and Cracker Jack. All right, here's a question. Would you rather get the perfect dick, literally just like fucking, like the world's most perfectest dick, bro, but you get a woman's hips and you get a fucking fat ass, right?
What the fuck are you on?
Or would you rather? Would you rather get the world's most perfect dick, but you get big fat tits?
Wait. Okay. So. So the thing is, the thing about this hypothetical is that the perfect dick didn't really matter, but you emphasized it so much because the only thing that changed was women's hip and ass or tits. You could have just said would you rather have tits or a woman's ass and hips, and the question would have been the exact same. You just had to add that we get a perfect dick.
Oh my fucking god.
No, bro.
It
It's
changed
literally the
nothing.
selling point. It's the selling point of this.
Because there's no option three stay the same. Those are the two options. So
Okay. Here's a third option. Here's a third option. You get the world's most perfect dick.
the third option can't have the perfect dick, bro.
You get the world's most perfect dick, but instead of balls, it's a vagina.
Under the dick?
Yeah.
Somehow that's gayer than having two dicks and them touch. Having a vagina under your dick? Having a vagina under the world's most perfect. Next question, bro.
Yeah. No, but you didn't decide.
I know.
You gotta fucking pick one of three. I could give you a fourth option.
No, really, it's okay.
Okay, fourth option.
All right.
You get the world's most perfect dick.
Yeah.
But
And then under it is the world's worst dick.
yo, I was thinking, I was just gonna like, you have to get fucked like every month or something like that by another world's most perfect dick.
I don't like the part that we're fixating on here. I'd go option A. Just have the fucking ass cheeks.
Honestly, I was thinking that was probably the best one.
But we still got four more options.
This entire hypothetical started literally because I was just thinking, like, what if you had the world's most perfect dick, but then you also had tits? I had to put the tits up against something, and it was the fucking dumpalicious ass.
What exactly is the world's most perfect dick?
I don't know. Probably like it's probably like
Black? No.
would you rather have two large dicks for legs that bends at the knee?
Okay.
But
Is it painful?
well, when they get hard, you can't bend them. They go straight.
But do you get taller?
Yeah, a couple inches.
Okay.
And or would you rather have penises for arms that, of course, you know, when they were soft, you could like kind of bend them at the elbow, but they'd be like short. And then when they get hard, they get like big, and then it looks like you got big, strong muscles, but it's two big, veiny, throbbing penises that you can't bend.
Definitely gotta go the legs, bro, because you can wear pants, bro, but like you can't just wear long sleeves and gloves your whole life because you wouldn't have fingers. Oh God, wait, could I like? But okay, this changes my answer a little bit though because could I like piss out of those dicks? Because I could be like fucking, I could be like a waterbender. I could be like Iron Man shooting piss like a blaster out of my fucking hand.
The fuck?
Oh yeah, okay. You you missed the hypothetical for this one. So would you rather have two? Would you rather your legs be dicks that could bend at the knee when they're soft, but when they get hard, they go. Or would you rather have two arms that when they got hard, they looked like big muscly arms, but they were just big like throbbing penises, but they couldn't bend at the elbow either?
Probably the legs.
Oh God, that's what I said. But also, I was like, if it's the arms and you can piss out of them, you'd be like a superhero and fucking blast someone.
Yeah, but if you had the legs, you could just piss and fly.
How hard are
Shit.
you pissing?
Oh God.
Yeah, but like it's your legs though.
Iron Man, but two dicks for legs.
So is it an unlimited piss supply from your piss appendages, or is it like
Well, I don't think it'd be that. I think it'd be like a boost jump, you know. But like you can piss pretty hard if you really
double
gotta
jump in
piss.
real life? Yeah, true. Well, I feel like because if it's just your bladder, if it's just what's in your bladder, I feel like you wouldn't even be able to get off the ground with your legs. You know what I mean?
Well,
I feel
think
like you
about
have,
how like a pressure hose, like one of those pressure washers. Think about how they like those things will fucking like go wild. They can lift things off the ground.
yeah, but the key word is pressure. So you're saying my dick legs would have the world's tiniest urethra?
I mean, I feel like it wouldn't matter that much as long as you're just like, pissing hard out of your dick legs.
True. You'd have to go legs too, just because you wouldn't have fingers if you use your arms.
Yeah, facts.
But also, then one, you would be walking around in dick shoes, okay, all day.
But no one knows that.
No one, no one knows that. But then you would have instead of stinky feet, you would have stinky dick tips. Bro, imagine getting foot calluses, but instead of a foot callus, it's it's on your jaw.
Imagine stepping on a mousetrap.
Ooh. Imagine somebody starts rubbing your thigh.
Your fucking leg locks up. I would start telling people I got shot and I have nerve damage. That's why I fucking walk like this sometimes.
Wait, so is it just dicks or is there like balls with it?
It's the dick and balls.
So
You get balls.
there's balls too.
Yeah, where are the extra balls located and what are the size?
Wait. What do you mean extra balls?
Like for the appendage, like if your legs were dicks, where would the balls be?
Oh. Well, I was thinking if your legs were the dicks, then it would be your ass cheeks that acted as the balls.
Which is where all the pee would be stored.
Yeah. And if and basically like your tailbone would be a prostate. That if somebody punched you, you would you just come really hard.
Fucking corn dog somebody and they fucking come.
It's like, fuck. Oh, dude, I just bought these socks. Accidental cum socks. But if your arms were the balls, then or if your arms were the penises, then it would be your like shoulder blades.
Be
That would
under
be
the
balls.
armpits.
Constantly just be fucking accidentally just fucking crushing your fucking nuts.
God, imagine doing jumping jacks.
Yeah, you're definitely They'd probably be some innie testicles. They'd probably be inside if they were your arms, you know.
Oh God, are you an innie or an outie?
They'd be like located inside the rib cage, just above the lungs. Well, I think that's a wrap. Yeah?
I'm stunning on one it I
Get it, don't fuck with the law, pull up on the Senate. Backseat freestyle, but it's just a rental. They be saying I'm the greatest, it's not coincidental. In between the pussy like I'm Malcolm in the middle.